change that they. God don't make them like you anymore. My oldest son gave me that Father's Day. That we don't celebrate around here. That was just being nice. They celebrate Mother's Day, and this old boy don't, they think highly of her, and well, they should. But anyway, that is true. You ever think about that? They don't make them like you anymore. God made one of you out of all the great vast multitudes, every kindred, every tongue. He made you. Just there's not another copy of it. He made us all different, all of us. Well, peace and love to everybody. Miss old boy down here in Alabama. The reason I wear my hat is because my hair's messed up in the morning. I do have some hair up underneath this, and it's always messed up in the morning. And you have to take a shower to get it straightened back out again. But anyway, I wanted to bring a little something to you this morning before I get my coffee. I guess it'd be called simple logic, simple logic, or maybe debate ender, debate ending verse. But anyway, I was thinking the other night, we get the different here on the internet. And you start going through scripture and why can't they see this verse? Why can't they see that verse? And as I get quiet and when I'm laying down in my bed, something said, why don't you just pray about it? Pray for them. Pray for them. Well, I hadn't thought of that. I was too busy. We get all angry and want to straighten everybody out. Oh yeah, anybody out there that disagrees with me on different things, why don't you pray for me? Get me straightened out. That's what y'all do. Let God straighten me out about my belief system. Of course, like I say, I could be wrong on some stuff. I'm not above that. I've been wrong before. But anyway, on this thing, this little video, I'd like to call this the debate ending verse or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but this is going to be my last verse. And whatever anybody believes about law and grace, we're all going to be conformed to the image of his son. Because he predestined it to happen. See? He predestined. See? Sooner or later, I don't know how it's going to all work out, but he predestined that we'd all be conformed to the image of his son, his precious son Jesus. So I'm going to bring me one more verse, and it's going to end the debate, I hope. And everybody's going to make up and go home. So if we just met on the street, God puts you at work, where you're around all kind of different people, and you don't have any choice but to get along. So at work, you differ with people, but some of them are your boss, so you just have to get along and get along and go along. But what was I going to say? Well, maybe I ought to stretch that to 2 verses. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. See, brother and sister, Jesus prayed for you. Jesus prayed for you. He says, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. Not the whole world, not the whole world, but for them which thou hast given me. The Father gave him a people. And so think about this. He prayed for you. Do you think do you think Jesus prayed for you? But if you're one of his, he prayed for you. So, uh, 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 you know that that prayer is going to be answered because Jesus prayed it. God in the flesh prayed the prayer for you. But anyway, getting on to the main verse here, you know, that was probably the best verse, but getting on to the other verse that will end the debate, I hope, about all this. You know, why worry about the rest? Why, you know, why bother your mind and about the rest of all this thing is to if it's a done deal already. Say, you know, that makes that's simple logic. Say, God wants us to use our head for logic. Say, He wants us to figure things out. You know, it's not just a hat rack. But anyway, here we go. Here's the verse that's going to end the debate about why end end the debate. Okay. This is Revelation 17:8. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. Go into perdition. That's eternal punishment. That's an eternal punishment, this beast. Okay, let's see, we got that far. And they that dwell on the earth shall wander. Yeah, it's going to be, what is this? Yeah. Whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world. One more time. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder. Now, what is this? Whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world. These people are going to be dumbfounded. Their names weren't written there, brothers and sisters. And when were they not written there? From the foundation of the world. Did I get that right? Of the world. We don't need to go any further than that to end the debate. God has a people, and He wrote their names in the book of life before the world started. So all this other, I don't care what matter we're talking about, we just need to use simple logic to get some peace on the matter. Okay? Sometimes, you know, a lot of people, when you talk about predestination, the eyes roll back in the head, and they get the what one of my brothers said was a Frankenstein fright. They just can't go there. But it's right up there in the Bible, all through it, and you can't avoid it. And that's what I was thinking on this morning. So try praying for your brothers and sisters, or pray for your enemies. That's in there too. So they might be, just pray for them, and pray for this old boy down here in Alabama that God straighten me out on all this stuff that I'm talking about. I could be wrong on some stuff, you know. I got another video on that. I could be wrong. And so that's what I was thinking about this morning before I had my coffee. Anyway, let's see if I can find something else here that I jot down when I wake up. I just, whatever's on my mind, that's what I jot down right here. Like I say, we're all different. Say, my son sent me that. Just take the day out and say, God, don't make them like you anymore. In other words, He made us all different, you know. If you look around all across the earth, every face is a little bit different. That's a miracle in itself. Everybody upon the face of the earth is a little bit different. What kind of miracle is that? How could that be? What do they call it? What's the word? Put it up there. Let's see. Well, you know, Darwinism. You know, whatever it is, evolution. But no, that doesn't work. No, He made us. It's He that had made us, and not we ourselves. We are His people and the sheep of His pasture. But anyway, brothers and sisters, just want to check with you this morning and talk. Just so I was awake, and I don't know what else to put on this little video, except that I'm gonna try to bring you the truth as much as I can see it. I'm a fallible man. I misspell things and I misquote things. I noticed the other night I misquoted. What was that verse? I misquoted. All the more as you see that day are coming. I should have said the day are coming. I was talking about in that little thing. I was talking about this people that they use this as a Sabbath day keeping and or to knock people over the head that miss their Sunday go to meeting, and they don't just knock them. They but anyway, legalists. Now that I had that in another little video that I didn't believe that that verse was a Sunday go to meeting verse. I believe it was an admonishment to for something that was about to happen, that was really close on the future, that was that people needed to get together. And it's a good thing to get together with God's people anyway. But it's an admonishment. It's not a command or anything like that. And it was talking about something that was on the horizon, in my view, like probably those were the days of vengeance. And the Great Tribulation was all over the world. In my view, the Great Tribulation. I would go back and check on that. You might differ with me on that, but like I say, pray for me. If you disagree with me, pray for me. That I'll get my little thinking straightened out, because I don't want to be, in error on anything, although I'm a fallible man and it is going to occur. But anyway, my advice to everybody out there is you ain't got to agree with everybody. Let them go their way and you go yours. You ain't got to have no fellowship. The Bible says have no fellowship. But like I say, you can't avoid. You'd have to go out of the world, brothers and sisters, if you're gonna try to separate yourself from all the every situation you find yourself in this present day world. That's what Jesus was talking about, in my view, when he was when they was telling him that he was with winebibbers, sinners and winebibbers. He was hanging around them, but he was telling them back and said, "Look, I saw some people in here that needed a physician, and I don't care who's standing around." That's what he was saying, in my view. But anyway, I saw some people in there that needed a physician. They were standing amongst people that didn't need a physician. So he went where he was supposed to go. He's God, see. But we not God, so we're fallible men. But anyway, I got to get out of here and get me some coffee. I just tell you. But peace and love from this old boy down here in Alabama to everybody that tunes in this old channel and listen to this old man ramble on. See you later today. I hope so.